Okay guys, I was debating about making a video about this or not, adjusting these clutches, and I said, might as well go ahead and do it. I'm sure this will help somebody out there who has never adjusted these clutches at all, or has no idea about how the Gravely clutches work. Because obviously not everybody has tinkered with these like I have. So what I'm going to say here, if you want to adjust everything with it in neutral, which this one is in neutral right here, at least it's pushing the button right there. Right there is neutral, exactly. So this forward clutch, the clutch gap actually does not look too bad. But the thing is, the clutch on this, the forward clutch slips a lot. And I'm not real sure why. The only thing I'm thinking is maybe the clutch gap could be a little bit tighter. You just want it far enough apart so that way when it's in neutral, and whenever you put it in reverse, it pulls apart further on this side. But when it's in neutral, you don't want it to be rubbing enough to be wearing away the clutch lining, and you don't want it to be trying to drag into forward if it's sitting there in neutral. So what you're going to need for this on most of these is a 7/8 wrench, a 3/4 wrench, and at least one 9/16. 2 would be preferable, but I'll see if I can get away with this. Because what I'm actually going to do, and this is bothering me just looking at this, but whoever adjusted these clutches, apparently put it on and ran the nut the whole way out. And that kind of stuff just drives me nuts. And see, that already has closed the clutch gap up a lot. I don't know if you guys are catching this or not, but the detent on this is actually a little bit too close, and when it was going across it was catching. So I adjusted that there. And as far as adjusting these clutches, what I did there may have been enough. Because when it's in neutral, the other thing, and this could have been the problem instead of the bracket, is hopefully you guys can see this, but the bolt is loose for the safety, for the roller that works the safety, and it also, bring you guys in over here, see if I get you in here somewhere where you can see. Okay, so when you work the forward and reverse lever, or if your tractor has a foot pedal, the linkage is different, but back here they all work the same. Basically what happens is when you roll the lever back and forth, let me do it this way, that bearing rolls along inside that channel, and that's what moves the rod across and engages the clutches. So if the bolt is loose like this one is, that could definitely cause you some weird clutch issues, like they're adjusted correctly but it's slipping, and slowly over time you may notice that. You may not notice it right away until you're down here looking at it. But I'm going to go grab, looks like it's 2 7/16 is what I'm going to say. And that was probably part of why I was catching on that safety bracket. Though this bracket looks homemade to me. I'll have to look My 16G in front of this is an 88, and this is an 87, so I'll have to look see if they're the same. But hold on a minute, let me get some more wrenches. I have to tighten that with it off underneath the safety. Okay, wrench on that. That was actually pretty loose too. Still rolls back and forth good, but there's no movement there. So we'll have to make sure the safety still works after this, but we'll go with that. Okay. Now, I'll explain to you guys a little bit about these clutch adjustments. So basically, on the Gravely clutches, you have two adjustments. You have what I call the main adjustment, and you have this bolt down here, which is 9/16. And basically that 9/16 adjusts how hard it is to lock it in. Or for that matter, how hard it is to get it out of gear. Like say when you tramp the brakes, or the effort it takes to snap it in. And a lot of this I'm going to tell you is by feel, because not every tractor is the same. They all have different wear on it. Not every single adjustment I do to make this one work is going to work on yours. So, like this one right now, since I adjusted this in, you can see I went in about 3 threads there on the end, hopefully. The clutch adjustment seems pretty good on it. Now, it's not quite popping the whole way back into neutral. Which may be a spring missing or something like that, but as long as when you pull it back it kicks it out of gear, that's good. So, we won't mess with the adjustment on that side. And as far as I remember, the reverse clutch was working good when I was using this, but it's going to be really hard for you guys to see, but they got the adjustment way in on this side. Actually, it's kind of strange because this adjustment's about the whole way in, and so is the bottom adjustment. And this clutch lining on here is almost new. So, ponder at this a minute. How about one other thing? Oh, the pins are in there. I thought maybe those were missing. They are in there. Well, again, I'm also going to leave this alone. It's not going to be a very good video. It's going to be more so how to adjust the clutches. So, about the only thing I'll say is you can adjust the clutches so they look right, and then on the initial test drive, I would take your wrenches with you, because it may or may not work right. And they may work enough on the flat to move around, but like say you come to a hill or something and they're slipping, you're going to need your wrenches. So, let me start this thing up and tighten all the bolts down I have twiddled with, and let's see how it works. Okay, so a good test for the clutches is you want to put it in high gear and you want to just push the clutch forward and make sure it starts right out, which this one seems to. So I think we got that problem fixed, at least for now. And next segment, I guess we'll deal with the steering. Should be entertaining. Just because where them bolts are located up here, I'm going to have to pull the deck off and everything. So I'm going to go with this for a while and see how everything works. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see everybody later. Off front mow by the road, so here we go. The 12's working really good here, hopefully to pick up on camera, but believe it or not, as crappy as that deck looks, laying down some nice stripes. I call it contoured stripes because it's not straight. Contours, I don't know, that's my opinion, but anyhow, I think it's about ready. I don't know if you guys can see the fog cover rolling in over there. Probably about ready to rain again. So, alright, I'm going to pack it up before I get wet. So, here's the 8712D again. Later, guys. Hopefully you guys can see that, but apparently the hubs are loose too. I had to add to the list.